Welcome to practice. We're going to begin standing today. So if you're laying down, come on up, and you don't need anything on your mat. We're going to start at the top and work down to the feet, just warming up every joint. So we're going to make a circle with the top of the head, and as with all your circles, you can make it large or a small circle, but you pay attention to how your neck feels. You go so fast that you make yourself dizzy. And just checking in with the neck and back in the other direction. Nice. And then we're going to do shoulders up to the ears and shoulder blades back, and up to the ears and shoulder blades back, and then forward. Little circles with the hands now. Stretch your fingers out and move as well, other direction. And then close your hands into a soft fist and keep moving your wrists around. Nice, other direction. Good, and now your elbows. So you sort of keep your upper arm still, working that elbow joint. Beautiful, other direction. Nice. And then we're going to take the right arm and make a backstroke movement, but we're at a 45-degree angle-ish to the body. And then the other direction, forward. Freestyle movement. And then left arm, backstroke. And freestyle. The arm going forward. There's my light. Nice work. Let's take the arms out from the shoulders and turn the rib cage side to side, holding the arms up, arms down, and then turn the palms up and really try and reach your thumbs back, shoulders down, rib cage moving more than the knees, more than the hips. Try to move the ribs. Beautiful. Good. And then releasing. So we're going to stand on one leg and lift your right leg as high as you're comfortable with in your back. That might mean your toes stay near the floor, or you can lift your knee up. And we're going to just make rotations with the feet. And then the other direction. Beautiful. And then let's point the toes and draw a great big circle with your foot. So you can feel your hips moving. Other direction. Nice. And release that side. And then left leg up. So up high if you can, if that feels all right. Otherwise, keep your toes near the floor. Little circles with your foot. What? We're balancing already. And the other direction. Good, and point your toes and a nice big circle with your lower leg. You feel that lovely stabilizing in the core of your body. Other direction. Nice work. Stand on your left leg and we're going to swing the right leg. Swinging. 45-degree angle. The body. Ish. Sounds very precise, doesn't it? Nice work. And then same on the other side. Standing on your right leg, so facing forward, and sort of 45 degrees, swinging your left leg. Notice that nice contraction of the gluteus muscle when you pick your leg behind you. Good. And releasing that side. Standing on 2 feet and lift right up onto the ball of the right foot and then draw a circle with your knee around the ball of the foot. So we get those little joints in the feet woken up. You could add your hands in again. Other direction. Beautiful. And then we're going to do the other foot. So standing on your right foot, lift up onto the left ball of the foot and then draw a circle with your knee. Oh, good. All those little joints in the foot. So really try and get into your movement. Beautiful. Other direction. Nice. All right. Let's take the legs out. Oh, maybe as wide as a yoga mat. Good. And we're going to just start to lean from side to side. Let's start with the hands at the hip. And be aware of that part of your body, your core, and what happens as you reach and lean the torso from side to side. Good. Let's start to add in your arms. So if you're leaning to your right, take the left arm like here. And to the other side. And last one. Nice work. And then take the legs even wider and we're going to roll forward. And then we're going to wave the spine back up. Lead with your lower back. So you could lift the spine from there and looking up. And then leading with the belly button forward. Waving. Knees can be a little bit bent. Waving arm. Add the arms in. So as we wave forward, reach the arms out in front. And then as you wave up, reach the arms up and waving down. And waving up. Nice work. And release your arms. And we're going to jump in and to the front of your mat. Tadasana. Taking a moment to feel your feet. Feel the lift in the front of your body. And all that beautiful energetic flow in your body. And the flow of your breath. Everything softens. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, we're going to reach the bones of the spine forward and come into forward bend. Uttanasana. And then we're going to sway the torso from side to side. Now that's going to start to stretch a little more, each leg, side to side. Paying attention to how they feel. Noticing if we are attracted to the stretch or we try to shy away from it a little. Noticing your reaction and respecting the way your body works. Beautiful. And back to center. There's a joy being in the body. Arms up, looking up, reaching the thumbs back, the small fingers up, drawing the shoulder blades down. Beautiful. And then Uttanasana again. We're going to stay still in the center here, but start to straighten your legs with your kneecap and try to press the bones of the spine forward. We're going to take the arms now beside the torso, so behind you, palms up, and reach the palms up. Try to keep your arms parallel. Feel the distance from your ears to your shoulders and see if you can increase that distance. Nice work. And we're going to lift up and take the arms straight up, and we're going to keep the palms facing forward. And what you might notice is how broad you can feel through the armpits. So we'll draw the shoulders down, we're looking forward, and we're taking the backs of the hands back. Okay, Uttanasana again. Take the arms behind you. Beautiful. And then we're going to swing up again. Arms are up, like Urdhva but we've got the palms facing forward and the face facing forward. Lift the front of the legs. Great. Now bring the hands together in front of your heart. Step your left foot back, and we want to find a distance where your back heel is on the floor. We're going to take the arms up again, and then we're going to forward bend again. So really prepare yourself for your balance, your strong legs. Come into your forward bend and sweep the arms up beside you, looking forward. Beautiful. Now this time, when we step forward, we're going to lift up, we're going to bring the arms up, palms facing forward, and we're going to balance on the right leg. The left leg is going to come in front. It's almost like the arms are picking up the string of the knee, like a marionette puppet, and lifting the knee. And then release your hands and find your footing before you transfer the weight. So don't just fall back into position, if you can avoid it. Tadasana. Urdhva with palms forward, broad in the armpits, the chest. Beautiful. Step the right foot back. And we're going to come into a forward bend here. So find your feet, hopefully hip width, parallel. Strong, straight legs. Reaching the torso forward, embedding the bones of the spine forward, reaching the arms up beside the torso, palms up. Keep a long distance from the ears to the shoulders. Great. Now, when we step forward, we're going to balance on the left leg, lift the arms, and bring the right knee in front as though the arms were lifting the knee. Reaching the hands back, reaching the shoulder blades down. Beautiful. You can bring the palms together to release your arms. Find your footing before you transfer your weight. Padangusthasana. Okay, we're going to bring the hands in front of the heart to step back a bigger distance this time. And the front leg is going to be bent. And the back leg is going to be straight. So find your footing. If you're struggling with any of the stepping forward and back, having a chair nearby can be really useful. Let's take the arms up again by the ears, palms forward. Beautiful. We're going to drop the left knee towards the floor. So we're in a crescent lunge, but really reaching the shoulders down, the chest open, the armpits open. Beautiful. Straighten the back leg. And then stepping forward. See if you can balance. Lift the left knee. The arms are up. And then Tadasana. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Press them, shoulders down. Big step back with the right foot. Bring the arms up by the ears, palms forward. Press the back heel. So really straight in the back leg. Lower the hips as much as you're able to. For Virabhadrasana 1 with the palms forward. Lower your back knee towards the floor, crescent lunge. Keep the space between the ears and the shoulders. And then we're going to step forward, balance on the left leg, lift the right leg. Release your hands. Prayer position. Find your footing. Tadasana. Hands in front of your heart. Big step back again with the left foot. Good. Back leg straight. Front leg bent. Again for Virabhadrasana 1. But this time we're going to lean the torso forward over the bent leg. As far forward as you can. And then take your arms up beside you, palms up, looking forward. Shoulders reaching back away from the ears. Pressing the back heel. Lift the palms. Okay, and we're going to step forward and lift up from here, lifting the arms and bringing the left foot in front, lifting the left knee. And then releasing. Tadasana. Hands in Namaste. Big step back with the right foot. Bend the front leg. Nice and strong in the back leg. Strong and straight. Strong in the left quadricep as you bring the hips a little lower. Good. And we're going to reach the torso forward. As far forward as you can. Bring the arms by your sides, palms up. Okay, shoulders reach back, palms reach up. The back heel presses down and we drop the hips a little further towards the front. Okay, and then we're going to step forward, balance on the left leg, lift the arms, palms forward, lift the right knee. Hands in prayer position. Find your footing with your right foot. Tadasana. And there it is, the flow of breath. Energy in the body. As you find your alignment in your posture. Feel your feet grounded. Okay, we're going to bring the hands in front of the heart and step the left foot back for Trikonasana. So nice big step back. And you've got your right heel lined up with your left foot inner arch and strong straight leg. Let's take the arms out from the shoulders and we'll do palms facing forward and reach the back of the hands back. Ooh, so feel the front of the ribs forward. Draw the shoulders down. Good. We're going to reach the right fingertips as far as you can and feel your right ribs reach over your right leg. And then lift up and reach the left fingertips as far as you can. And you'll feel it gets difficult to move, but just notice that resistance in your left hip. Oh, reaching the ribs as far as you can. Beautiful. Let's go to each side again. Right. And left. Keep the back of the hands moving back. Nice work. We're going to take the right hand down now onto the right leg. So you're leaning over the right and you're lifting your left arm. And then with each breath, see if you can coax your left hip back, the left rib, just feeling more spacious in the front of the chest, around the heart, lengthening both sides of the waist. Lifting the legs, the kneecaps, the quadriceps, and reaching. Nice work. Lifting up. We're going to bring the hands in front of the heart. And we're going to step back to the front of the mat. Balancing onto the right foot, bringing the left foot in front. Ooh. In one smooth movement, or many little movements that make up a beautiful balance. And then finding your footing. And Tadasana. So we'll be stepping back for Trikonasana with the right foot. Bring the hands in prayer position. Big step back with the right foot. Adjusting your feet so you get that good alignment between the left heel and the center of the right foot inner arch. Strong, straight legs. Bring the arms out from your chest and reach the back of the hands back. So you can really find the volume of your rib cage. And we're going to reach to the left fingertip. Reaching, left ribs reaching. Reach to the right, finding your limit, your resistance. Reaching to the left. And reaching to the right. Really appreciating that awkwardness, that challenge. And one more, reaching to the left. And then we're going to take the left hand down onto the left leg, or the left side. And reaching the right arm up. And we're going to lengthen both sides of the waist, working on rolling the right hip back, the right ribs back. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And breathing. Trikonasana. Strong, straight legs. Feet that know the floor, that know the earth. Lifting back up. Stepping forward and balancing, bring the hands in front of the heart. Finding your footing and then transferring your weight. Tadasana. Nice work. We're going to step out to a wide-legged position, so whichever foot means you can see your helpful instructor. Toes in. We're going to forward bend, so creasing at the hip crease, and put your hands on the floor under your shoulders. If you have trouble reaching there, you might be holding your legs, or you could use your chair again. We're going to press the outside edges of the feet, lift the inner arches of the feet, and try to lift powerfully the muscles that support your knees. So if your knees were painful in this posture, keep them a little bit bent, but really lift the quadricep muscles. Otherwise, we're lifting the quadriceps. Beautiful. Now let's reach the arms forward. So make the sides of your waist as long as you can. So your legs are feeling strong. Your feet know the floor. And finding where you can lengthen your spine and your neck. And relax your throat. Good. And now we're going to walk the hands back under the shoulders. Turn your toes out and drop your hips towards the floor. So bend the knees until you find a nice big stretch for the inner hamstrings, the groins. And we're going to try and take the knees as far apart as we can and look forward. So the more you lower the hips, the stronger the movements. You find where you get into your resistance and pay respect. Okay, now we want to try and hold that position with the legs. So don't lift the hips, but lift your torso. And we're going to lift the torso, keep the knees wide, keep the hips down, take the arms up by the ears, palms forward, draw the shoulder blades down. Nice work. Bring the hands in front of the heart, press into your heels and lifting up. Nice. Now we're going to keep the feet like that. Lower the hips again. Bring the hands onto the floor under your shoulders and start to sway from side to side your pelvis. So one leg will bend, one leg will straighten. If you've got more movement, you can walk your hands from side to side to assist. And if some people are practicing that squatting position from side to side, when you're in the squat on one side, I am in my left here, then my right foot is up on the heel. So whatever side to side movement works for your body. If you're coming along with your squatting movement, try to use your hands less to see if there's any part of that movement where you can keep your hands off the floor. Beautiful. Come back to center. Put your hands on the floor underneath your shoulders. Hips are low. We're going to lift up again. Lift the pelvic floor. Lift the arms by the ears, palms forward. And then lifting up. Whoa. And you can stamp or jump or wiggle, however you'd like to get your feet back to underneath your hips. Padangusthasana. Finding your mountain pose. The flow of your breath. Take a seat now onto a blanket. Sitting, however, feels like a sensible way to get onto the floor, but you might be practicing your sitting without using your hands. We're going to bring the feet out in front and hold onto the knees and find a healthy, supported spine. So drawing the core of the body to center, the gathering strength, so that you can balance your feet off the floor and finding your breath. Nice. Now we can make this a little bit stronger, and you can stay holding your knees because we're going to go left with the knee, but right with the shoulders. So just adding a little movement to stabilize even more the core. Or you can do the same thing, not holding on. So left with the knees, right with the shoulders, right with the knees, left with the shoulders. If you need to make it a little easier on yourself, you could put your feet on the floor. Beautiful. And then release. It feels really nice I think, to squeeze your arms as far forward over the front of your legs as you can, and then use that anchor to lengthen your lower back. Ease the bones of the spine forward. Mm. And as you're doing that movement, letting particularly the part of the body that we're trying to work on in forward bends, the pelvis, the lower back, letting that part of the body just feel more relaxed. As the bones lift and press forward, you might be able to wiggle your tummy closer to your thighs, or even lining up with your thighs, or even further forward. And rather than having the idea that we have to push or pull ourselves into position, just using our hands to help get that little bit extra movement. Because the arms are helping the back, we've got time to notice the back. Finding space and ease. And the breath. Great. Okay, so we're going to bring that learning into a forward bend. I'm going to do cross leg position, but you might do legs out wide. And we're going to do the same thing, but we don't have that same help from the arms and the hands. But see if you can bring the bones of your lower back further forward and lifting. Relax your shoulders. So forward bend in supta. Just posture. Just making space. Noticing what resists. And sometimes it might be the legs that are really resisting. Notice if it's anywhere in the back that you can just gently relax tension from there. And if it makes sense to bring your hands forward, then do that. But we don't want to make a hunchback anywhere along the spine. We're keeping the bones forward. The spine long. The shoulders a good distance from the ears. Good, and then releasing that side. And if you've got straight legs, take a moment just to rest, because you can take that journey again. If you've got cross legs, then change the cross of the leg. We start off at the lower back, and we're trying to do that thing we were doing before, where we're really helping ourselves to bring the bones of the spine forward. See if you can do that now without the help from your hands. You can put them behind you, that helps a little. Bones of the spine forward. And torso reaching as far forward as is practical for your body, but without making a hunchback shape. So really having respect for your spine. The beautiful structure body. And feel the breath imbuing that with vitality, renewal. As you breathe and reach and make space. Hands wherever they make sense to you. Beautiful. And then releasing, and we're going to lay down. Bring your right, so we've got the, feet hip width and parallel, legs bent. Bring your right knee into your shoulder. And just coax your knee from the right side of your chest to the left side of your chest. Across the joint. Noticing where there might be resistance, awkwardness, uncomfortableness. Just hold the knee in as close as you can and simply relax that joint. Not trying so hard. Okay, we're going to bring the sole of the foot, of the right foot now, towards the ceiling. And if you can't reach your foot, then support behind your thigh. Good, but again, we want to relax that joint. Not being tense in the trying to do this, but rather just being playful. So you're looking at your leg for the first time. Ooh, what's that? All right. Now we're going to take hold of the foot with the right hand. If you're not reaching there, just hold somewhere along your leg. So it might be thigh or knee or shin. All right. And we're going to take that leg out to the right side. Let your left knee fall out to the left so we get a counterweight across the pelvis. And then let's see about straightening that leg. And again, as if you were using it for the first time, exploring, wondering. It's a miracle. Nice. We're going to take that leg as straight as you can across to the left side. And just do that slowly, swap into your left hand. So, and try to keep your right sacrum on the floor. We want to feel a stretch somewhere in the back of the right hip before we then let the whole lower body roll to the left, all the way as far as your body will go. And keep your right shoulder blade on the floor and you're looking right. Having wonder how this feels. And we want to really gather the core strength to lift the legs back up. There's a lot of support for the spine. Nice work. And place the right leg back down. And then we're going to hug the left knee in. Okay, hug the knee in as close as it will go. And then a little bit of rocking the knee to the left of the chest, the right of the chest. Discovering what feels awkward, even uncomfortable there. And it creates tension. We discover that awkwardness or uncomfortableness, and the natural reaction is to shy away. Let's see if we can just hold the knee in now. And again, have that sense of wonder, of ease in the joint. And bring the sole of the foot parallel to the ceiling. Hold your foot or hold your thigh. Good. And as if for the time you're seeing that leg, you're feeling that leg. Really be aware of what you're finding. We're going to take the leg out to the side now, the left leg out to the left side. The right knee falls as a counterweight to the right. Good. And see how you go straightening your leg. As though for the first time. So you're curious and exploring. Ooh. Beautiful. And then we're going to lift that leg up and we're going to take it to the other side. So you're holding maybe with your right hand or both hands, whatever helps you bring your left foot to the right side. So you might be able to hold with your right hand. And at first, try to open at the back of the left hip. Once you feel that happening, then let your whole body roll to the right side. Sorry, not your whole body, your lower body roll to the right side. We want the upper body to stay where it is. Left shoulder blade pressing down. We re-straighten the left leg and be curious. Whoa. Finding the breath. Where we can relax. And then gathering your core strength, your awareness to bring the legs back up to center, feet to the floor, and then hug your knees into your chest, rocking a little bit. If you could stay in your practice and put your legs out for Shavasana, that would be nice. So I need to finish my practice now, and if you do too, we'll roll to the right side. Hands in front of the heart. And take the curiosity of practice with you. Namaste.